My husband has a California driver's license that he had the last time he visited the state, but it is now expired. I'm assigned in Wichita, Kansas. Can my husband renew it in Wichita? Anybody have any idea on that question?
Yes. So he can actually renew it in Wichita. He's just going to have to show proof of address that he resides there, and he should be able to just transfer it over to Wichita, Kansas. If it's over 5 or 6 years, that'll be a different story. They may ask him to take a written test, okay, just to make sure that he still remembers the rules of the road. However, most likely he should have no issue transferring it into Wichita, Kansas.
Perfect. Thank you, James. And this is a question that can come up for many nurses who might get their license in one state and then transfer to another. Joe, I think you had that experience, didn't you?
Yes, I did. At first, when I came to the US, we were like housed in Florida. And then afterwards, I have to go to Georgia where my assignment is. So I just went to the DMV and then just presented my green card and the driver's license from Florida. And I answered some questions in the computer, like it's an application form,
Right.
and pay $20. They took my picture and that's it. They gave me like a paper, like it's temporary driver's license. And then afterwards, like after 2 weeks, I got my new driver's license for Georgia. It's like easy.
Okay.
There's always a fee, unfortunately.
Yeah, that is true, James. There's always a fee.
There's always a fee.
But I would suggest that if anybody needs to transfer a driver's license from one state to another, please check the DMV website because that will give you specific instructions on that specific state. We have, did somebody say something?
Yeah. No, Tanya, I just want to share that if you have a driver's license from the Philippines, you can have it exchanged in DMV, New York, for a New York driver's license. So that would make your life easy.
Yeah, that's one of the things that we always suggest. If you have the chance and have the time to obtain your driver's license while you're in the Philippines, or even an international driver's license, you're able to transfer it into the U.S. and it's much quicker because the joy of 50 states is also 50 little countries with 50 different rules, and everybody has different requirements. But that Philippine driver's license or international driver's license really gives you a lot of power when you first come here to the U.S. I know it's time consuming before you arrive, but it's very helpful to help you kind of get it on the road as soon as possible.
Yeah, and for me, I actually did that when I came from South Africa.
Yeah,
I had my South African driver's license. I applied for an international license, and I think if I remember correctly, I was able to drive on that for about 6 months.
Yep.
So I went to like about 5 months because I was so scared of taking my driver's test. I was so nervous. I live in California. They're like 6-lane highways. It's very scary and very overwhelming and lots of traffic. And I waited literally until the last minute until I had to take my driving test because I was so scared. So if you're a little scared of getting your driver's license, you are not alone. Many people feel exactly the same.